Welcome to Gospel Today TV. I'm here with GooGoo Atkins, and we're talking about change, 40 days of change. And today we're going to talk about men giving you a game plan for your style. GooGoo, thanks for talking to the men about style today.
You're welcome.
Yeah, so in the current issue of Gospel Today, you have a great piece in there called Dress for the Occasion. You tell the brothers to dress for the occasion. You describe some fashion faux pas that you see the brothers making. What are you seeing the guys do wrong out there?
That can go. I can go on and on and on. But the main things and that I'm seeing is that people they're overthinking it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
They're overthinking it. Sometimes, we'll go in a store and I have a client and she says, well, if I see something great on a mannequin, I'm not mad at the mannequin. Whoever styled that mannequin did a good job. Right. Now, while I won't put it on my artist, you know what I'm saying? Because who knows, that may be the same mannequin in every store all over the world. They may be styled that way and it may be too common, but if it looks great, just go with that. And I said that to say, it's better safe than sorry. Right. Don't overthink it. Put on something that's comfortable, that's clean, that fits you, that's nice, and dress for the occasion. If you don't know how to dress for the occasion, guess what? Google it. I Google everything. But you know what I mean? Just don't overthink it. Because when people overthink it, I think that's when you get people saying, "Oh, I look different." Yeah, and that's all you look. You look different and crazy.
Right.
You know what I mean? It was just overthought. So that's the biggest problem. If people will stop overthinking it, then you won't see people with a red hat, a red shirt, a red tie, a red jacket, a red. You're not like, that's just way too much because you went to way too many places to find all those red items. So just overthinking it. Lay it back. Yeah. Get you a men's magazine and just emulate one that looks out of there. At least it worked for that magazine. You know, so don't overthink it. Just lay it back. Find a style that suits you and stick to it.
Gotcha. Is it vain for the brothers to be like all in the mirror looking at the shirt and the tie and working too much on the image? Is that vanity or stylish?
No.
I mean, what
I don't think so. But in my opinion, it can get a little girly if they spend too much time, doing too much. Like, I'm into hands being neat and I'm into hair being neat. I'm into the face and everything being neat. But I don't want you to take as long as me getting dressed. You know what I mean? But you know what's vain to me? I'm glad you brought that up. What's so vain to me is these guys who wear shades at night. I don't get it. You don't see me walking around in a bathing suit, you know what I'm saying, in the snow, because that's just not the place for it. Sure. So it's just like, I don't know. Someone told someone that it was cool, and a lot of people are buying it, but it's really not. It's really corny.
Well, you know what? If you check some YouTube videos, you can find them in church with the shades on it. I'm like,
oh no, I saw a choir director who I won't name because I'm just going to try to go with the whole politically correct thing. But I saw a choir director who had one hand in his pocket and he was directing the choir with his other hand. But I will say he was in New York and he had big black shades on, and I was like, is he serious?
Right, he's really serious.
Are all these people letting this happen? Are we?
Yeah. So like the silly thing about that YouTube, I think I saw the same one. The silly thing is that he ain't the only one in church dressed like that.
I know. He friends got together and were misinformed, and now they're all misinformed looking.
Right. So, you have a saying, let your looks be stylish and your integrity stand out. Where'd you get that, and what does that mean to you? I don't know. It just came to me one day. And the reason, and what I mean by that is, let's work more on our integrity. You know what I'm saying? Like, we do so much with trying to look good. And a lot of times it's the quick fix way. It's not even like, working out and, it's the quick fix way. We spend so much time, we put so much emphasis on looking good and appearance. And I do think it's important. But as Christians, as believers, our integrity should be what's shining so that they can see the God in us and be drawn to God. And if you happen to look great at the same time, that's great. But I feel like, work on your integrity. Yeah. Work on loving people right. Work on forgiving. Work on holding your tongue. You know what I'm saying? Work on being honest and work on giving your best. Work on those things and then let that stand out as opposed to, having
the longest weave or the biggest pinky ring or whatever else, causes people to stand out.
Yeah. Well, that's really helpful. Thanks again. We appreciate you being a part of the Gospel Today family. We look forward to hearing more from you in 2012.
Absolutely.